Yeah, we talked about it before the game. Obviously, you played a top team in the league, and we were right there with them. I thought we deserved way better. I thought we controlled a lot of the game, and that one turnover maybe cost us, but to me, that goal was goalie interference. When you jam like that on a goalie and he's got it, he should be blowing the whistle. That shouldn't be a goal either. Just like ours, if we did kick it in, we couldn't really see trying to look from the overview, but they should have either called both of them goals or don't call them at all, both ways.
Did you feel there was on the bench a different sense of, the game was clearly going very well for you guys, and then both of those back-to-back seemed to continue to play well through the end of the period, but did you feel that there was any sense of a vibe change?
No, our group was good. I mean, we lost two forwards. We lost Eves and Willard. Like, we played short the whole game, and you got to give those guys in the room credit. They battled right to the end against that team that's very talented. And, there's nights you win, you don't deserve it, but tonight we didn't deserve that. It wasn't definitely not a 3-0 game, that's for sure.
Talk about having Parks back in the lineup, just his presence.
Yeah, I mean, his calmness, right? He just settled things down, and, he hasn't practiced with anyone. He had a pregame skate with us, and we didn't even practice power play with us, and you can see it. You give him a few more games or even a week of practice, he's right there with the guys, and, the talent's there, right, and the creativity, and he's very smart, obviously. Probably not as fast as he used to be, but he's there, right? Like, you can use that experience in your dressing room for sure.
Any update on Ibrahim?
Yeah, right now I have to talk to Natalie after, but I doubt we'll see him tomorrow.
There are plans to bring another forward, knowing how short you guys are right now?
Yeah, we'd love, like, Gervais should be good to go tomorrow, so we'll see where we're at tomorrow, and then, if not, we have to find somebody.
Is the plan just to have Parks for a weekend? Is that the idea?
Yeah, well, we'd love to keep him, obviously. We know he's from the area and he's helping us out. He's been helping with skills stuff, and we know he's got a normal job outside of hockey, so we'll see. We'll talk to him, and, he did a great job for us. We'll use him again tomorrow night, and, we'll go from there.
How much does it hurt losing, obviously, what happens to you happens, but how tough is it to lose two guys like Bertuzzi and Philman on a weekend like this?
Yeah, it sucks, right? Bertuzzi was playing so well coming into his own, and then we lose him, and then Philly had a big goal for us the other night. So, what? Good for them, right? They want to play at the highest level they can, and it's part of being in the East Coast Hockey League. You get called up, guys called up, and it is what it is. Right now we got 4 we lost to them, I think, and hopefully the guys in New Jersey get healthy and the guys in Utica get healthy so we can get our bodies back. But everyone goes through it through the whole season. But the way we battle, like our group, we lost those 2, but we're good enough to compete against anybody, even if those guys aren't here. So
how big of a confidence is it for you guys to know that you guys can play with the top team in the league?
It's big. I mean, we've been saying it all year. We got a good group here. They just got to believe in it. And we play that way, the way we did tonight, and the way we did last weekend against Maine and Worcester. There's no reason why we can't be fighting for second or third in our division right now.
I thought we played a pretty good game. I mean, Wheeling's first place team for a reason. They're very patient. They kind of wait and sit. And then when they do, they pounce. They have a very talented forward group up there that move the puck well, and they capitalize on their few chances.
You tied the record tonight for most games played. Got a break tomorrow. Just what are your thoughts on your career and, the milestone?
It's cool. Obviously, it just means I'm getting older and a lot of miles on the body. But at the end of the day, you're still chasing for the win and the 2 points there. So try to get the split, get the win for the week with the win on Wednesday and a win on Saturday. Turns out to be 2 out of 3, so I'll take that.
After those back-to-back calls, what was the vibe like on the bench? Was there a shift? Was there a kind of heads in your own boat type of thing?
I wouldn't say anything like that. I mean, obviously we're disgruntled and upset, but guys on the bench, coaches, kind of reset, recharge, stay focused, and then we had our chances to try to come back in the game there, but fell up short. So good news is we play them again.
Short a couple of buys today. Harper comes in. You lose Poizard, you lose Ibrahim. Let's talk about the team being down 2 forwards for the rest of the game.
Well, it means you're in. I mean, 10 forwards there, so you're playing just about every third shift there for the most part. So kind of like the old days when I started, it was 10 forwards. So lots of ice time, and obviously a great opportunity for guys that can showcase what they can do and maybe earn a little more ice time when we have 4 full lines.
What was it like having Harper in the line, a guy who kind of has been here big name, kind of played in the last year and a half?
It was great. I mean, it's rekindle another old relationship. Harps and I played together, I think back in 2012-13 season in Trenton when they were a team. So it was good to have a familiar face when I first got to Glens Falls, but to see him in the locker room, I mean, the guy's got a ton of knowledge. He had a tremendous career, and I mean, even him with the year and a half off, he doesn't look like he's out of shape or out of place out there at all.
I was curious how much you remember. I think was it 2 games you played together, or was it more than that? I could only find 2.
It might have just been the 2. Like, he was kind of like up and down. Like, he would get sent down and then called up before the weekend for us. So I think he played 20 games when he got sent down from what were they, Lehigh or Philly Phantoms back then. I don't even know. Oh, they sent him down there. Oh, well, whatever it was. But, I mean, he's just a good character to have, good locker room guy. Obviously, guys can pick his brain. I mean, he's played at all the highest levels of hockey, so it's just good to have him around.
What's the mindset for you guys going tomorrow, after tonight's game?
Well, we got to salvage the weekend, right? We got a chance to go 2-1 throughout the weekend, get 4 out of 6 points that are out there, and try to keep scratching and clawing, trying to be a top-seeded team in the division.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I think up until, I don't even know, halfway through the third, I thought we were all over them. We dictated the game for the most part, I thought there. So I think we had them to 11 shots for a while as well. So definitely got to take the positives. Like you said, they're a top team in the division and in the league. So and we were right there with them. A couple missed calls and stuff like that. But we got to ignore that and just play our game all the way to the end.
What was both of the refs' explanations when you chatted?
Yeah, I didn't get much of the second one for their goal. The guy didn't really want to talk about it. So, he said that the puck was loose and the kid poked it obviously before the whistle. So he said the poke was clean and it didn't drive Brenny back. So it is what it is. But the other one, they just said kick in motion for us. So kind of frustrating. But, like I said, we got to take the positives and move on to tomorrow for sure.
Shane Harper back with you guys for the weekend. Seems like every time you guys gain a body, you lose a body. It sucks losing Ibrahim, and then you lose Boys Large to going down 2 forwards.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's that time of year. The ECHL is definitely ever changing for sure, especially this time of year. And you got guys going up and injuries and whatnot playing a part. So I thought Shane stepped in and did a phenomenal job. Was a big piece for us. Played a lot of minutes. And yeah, it's like riding a bike for him. So.
Just overall thoughts, going to tomorrow, Teddy Bear Toss night, another big night for you guys, another game against Wheeling. Just what's the mindset going into tomorrow?
Teddy Bear Toss goal?
Yeah, I hope so. It'd be a good time for my first goal of the year. Yeah, I think we just got to wash today. Like I said, take the positives, but just move on. Positive mindset tomorrow. Don't want to dwell on this game too much, and like I said, just take the positives and clean up what we got to clean up, and do some video in the morning, and we'll get right back to it.